Oh, it's you then, Councillor Ganshay. Your favourite spot.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the meeting of the Planning Committee on this day, Tuesday, the 29th of March. I'll start with the first item on the agenda, which is apologies for absence.
Apologies from the Mayor, Councillor Sarah.
Thank you. And item number 2 on the agenda is declarations of interest. No, I see none, so let's move on to the next item, which is number 3, to approve the minutes of the last planning committee held on the 15th of March. Do I have a proposer? Councillor Robbins, thank you. Seconder. Councillor Ganshay, thank you. Vote in favour? Thank you, that's carried. And next on the agenda is item number 4, which is public participation. No?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And next item on the agenda is item number 5, which is plans amended. Turn to page 9 in your agenda, please. Okay, so we have the first item on the agenda, which is P22 S0683. It's a household application and it's 14 York Road. Jodie.
I have no comments. Your reference is pretty last time.
Okay, thank you, councillors. Yes, Councillor Ganshay.
I propose acceptance.
Thank you. Seconded by Councillor Buckley. Would any other councillor like to speak? No, those in favour? Thank you, that's carried. Okay, let's move on to item 6 of the agenda. On page 11, please. This is plans new. And the first item on the agenda is P22 S0638. It's a household application for 94 Makins Road. Jodie.
I don't have any objections to similar applications approved at number 73. I don't think it would have an overly adverse impact on community or character of the area. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councillor Ganshay.
I propose acceptance. I think these are, I think making zones become a domino effect. And, all of the houses on the plot are going to be extended, enlarged, whatever. Anyway, on this planning application, I propose acceptance.
Thank you. Is that seconded? Mr. Rowan, thank you. Any other councillor like to speak?
Just around,
Yes, Councillor Buckley.
just around what Councillor Jackson said.
Yeah.
Is it just that they can go off and work next door? Is that, I'm just trying to understand from that.
Yeah, so what we're doing is, because the government have made so many changes to planning recently, which is known as permitted developments and lawful developments, our planning officer Jodie has actually put a paper together for us for our next training session. Okay, and I have had a sneaky preview of this, and it's very, very comprehensive, and it goes into a lot of detail about what is allowed and what isn't. So we'll speak more about it then, but you know, essentially, I personally, I looked at the pre-application advice, and the comments on that pre-application advice was around privacy. But I think that they managed to get over that particular. Yeah.
I think the only thing is like a general approach to things being extended. And
I think we'll be a lot more.
prices and everything else like
Yeah,
that.
we'll be a lot more informed when we come up with that, because it is very, very difficult to keep up with primary legislation, because it's been coming through thick and fast from that particular government department. Okay, would any other councillor like to speak? Councillor Hunt, you're not voting on this one, are you? No. Okay, so all those in favour of approval?
Choice.
Thank you. You're very welcome to object and give us 2 or 3, you know.
No, that's
Points of
difficult
objection.
to object without knowing the grounds. You can properly object. Again, I'm from around.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yes.
Worth having a look at the local plan.
Yeah.
It's local plan. That and the current neighbourhood plan.
Yeah.
And the planning officer will consider the board of policy. So you can't really say what,
Let's see
like,
some
it's a
input
case by
application.
case on each application. So yeah, just have a look at those policies, it might be helpful. I can circulate it through that.
Happy reading.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just
Councillor
one,
Green.
it's on, I mean, you're right,
Oh.
it's tricky, it's personal opinion.
Oh, yeah.
I think you look at overlooking, you look at privacy.
Yeah.
And whether it fits on the size of the plot. Those are the gut reactions. There are, you know, high level planning policies that Jody advises and so on, but it's just a gut reaction about what you think, is this overbearing? And, I mean, if it was a window, it's a window.
Oh, yeah.
Then you look at that for privacy. If it goes right up to the boundary, etc.
I mean, look, okay, it's just basically the scale of it and extensions to the front and the side.
Agree.
House prices going up and everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you wanted to spend some time with Jodie, I'm sure she'd be really happy to have, you know, some time with you. Yeah. Okay.
Depends if it involves lunch, drink,
Yeah.
a good meal.
Now. Okay, let's move on then to the next item, which is P22 S0799. It's a household application and it's for 15 Flower Crofts, which is Highlands. Jodie.
This is a resubmission of the previous application that's already been approved, so no objection. Thank you.
Councillor Gavishak.
Propose acceptance.
Okay, thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? Okay, all those in favour? Okay, thank you. That's carried. And the next one is P22 S0830. It's a full application and it's for Balmahal 42 Rotherfield Road. Jodie.
And they're proposing minor changes, so no objection. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Plant.
Approval.
Thank you. Is that seconded? Councillor Buckley. Thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? Okay, all those in favour of approval? Thank you. That's carried. The next two I'll take together. We've got P22 S0835, it's a full application, and P22 S0839, which is a listed building consent, 5 Friday Street. Jodie.
So yeah, they've received a pre-application response to this and said that the studio extension is likely to be supported. Most of the rear yard is already covered with aspects. So that there's it provides an enhancement of the building. Consider that the general character won't be impacted on the streets and will be subject to the conservation. So, thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Plant.
Approval subject to conservation officer.
Seconded. Councillor Gavishak. Thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? No. Okay. All those in favour of approval subject to the conservation officer? Thank you. That's carried. And the next one is P22 S0848. It's a full application and it's for Takar Wine Marts on 181 Grays Road. Jodie.
No objection. It's a detached property on a large plot and it's in the conservation area.
Thank you. Councillor Gavishak.
Propose acceptance.
Thank you. Is it seconded by Councillor Plants? Thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? Those in favour of approval? Thank you. That's carried. And the next one is P22 S0869. It's a householder application for 2 Bell Lane. Jodie.
The Highway Authority have referenced refusal on the grounds of highway safety. No parking plan has been submitted to indicate that vehicles can be parked. So that's a comment. Thank you.
Okay, councillors. Any observations at all? Yes, councillor Gavishak.
I'm going to propose refusal of this. I think we should, when highways have said something, we should try and back them up wherever possible. It's a rarity that they actually say anything. Is there, sorry, I hadn't spotted that, Jodie. So no, I'd spotted the highways bit, but is there parking on the site at all? This is getting rid of the garage.
It looks like it from the aerial shots, and you can't do street view go down there, but it does look like it. But they haven't put it on the plan or anything, that's why highways aren't happy.
Yeah, they haven't provided a parking plan, how they plan to mitigate for the parking loss of
Well,
garages.
then I would say propose refusal, because the parking arrangements down Bell Lane are tight, and that should be nailed down before any kind of permission happens.
It's similar to the previous one. We had one very similar to this, and they had to show where the parking space was off site.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to come back with the parking space.
Fine, then.
Okay, so we have, can I have a seconder, please, from councillor Gavshak? Yes, councillor Romans, thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? Okay, let's put this to the vote then. All those in favour of refusal? Thank you. Carried. Okay, the next one is P22 S0914. It's a household application for 46 Gravel Hill. And there is one actually below, P21 S0929, again 46 Gravel Hill. Should we take them together, councillors?
Yeah.
They're not the same
They're
proposal.
not, I know they're not the same proposal, but one's just a door and window, isn't it?
Yeah, my comments are set different.
Oh.
Okay, let's do it one at a time then. Okay, so the first one is P22 S0914, and it's a household application 46 Gravel Hill. Jodie.
Yeah, so this is within the conservation area, so dormer windows should be designed to sit evenly across the roof slope, and this is just proposing a large dormer window, and it might be better if there was 2 or 3 small windows rather than one single dormer.
Councillors?
Can I just ask clarification first? So I thought the design of the room was quite nice actually, but how big is it in terms of the roof?
It's smaller, it is set down and it's set within, and normally I would say it would be fine, but there has been a recent appeal decision in the conservation area with a similar looking dormer where they've actually dismissed the appeal. So I was just wanting to raise that with the committee.
They're appealing for it or against it.
It got refused by SADC. We recommended approval, it got refused by SADC, and the inspector agreed with SADC for refusing impact on conservation area.
Yeah, because I like you, I'd minded to actually say I think the design is quite nice. I'm for it more than against it.
So councillors, let's, have we got a proposal?
No, yeah, I'm going to propose accept. I remember the dormer that we refused, all the SADC. I mean, it was huge and it was big. This is, I like the design of it. I think it fits in rather well. So anyway, I'm going to propose acceptance.
Okay. Seconded, do you have a councillor like to speak? No, okay, all those in favour of approval? Against?
It's very different to Kent glass box on the one up, but that was completely out of the.
Okay, that's
This is not.
Okay, let's take the other one then. And it's P22 S0929, it's a household application, 46 Gravel Hill. Jodie. Okay. Yes, councillor Plant, did you have your hand up?
Yeah, approved.
Okay, seconded by councillor Buckley, thank you. Any other councillor like to speak? All those in favour of approval? Thank you, it's carried. Okay, over to page 12, please. P22 S0995, it's a household application for 12 Manor Road. Jodie.
No objection. Thank you.
Councillor Abhishek.
Propose acceptance.
Seconded by councillor Plant, thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? Okay, all those in favour of approval? Thank you, that's carried. And the next one, P22 S1007, it's a wholesale application for 11 Thameside. And the listed building consent is actually the last one item on this agenda, so we'll take that one at the same time. P22 S1054, listed building consent, 11 Thameside, Jodie.
Thank you. So, yeah, this is the exhibit before. There was a 2-story extension refused, and that was dismissed on appeal. and this is showing a reduced proposal, and it's widening the rear extension. The local plan and national policy both say that harm to designated heritage assets should be weighed against public benefit where appropriate, and I don't consider this to have further public benefits. The national policy also says that great weight should be given to conservation of heritage assets, irrespective of the level of harm that may occur. It will obviously depend on the conservation officer, but I consider this could have a detrimental impact on the heritage asset. In terms of materials, the inspector was satisfied with those, and in terms of overlooking of neighbours, and considering that was the 2-story extension. Thank you.
Okay, councillors, councillor Plant.
I was actually, when I was looking at this, I was more leaning towards Jodie's second 2 points. That, you know, there's already an extension on the property, and they're just widening it. I don't think it was of any sort of detrimental impact. So I was actually for approval on this one, unless we do actually think it's detrimental to the heritage of the site. I didn't think it was to any extent. But
Would you like to comment actually on this one, because it
Yeah,
has already gone to appeal, and it's quite, you know. Go ahead.
No, sorry, Lawrence, I won't second your.
No, that's
I am minded against it. I think Jodie has summed it up quite well. This is well, in my words, a brutalist modern extension on the back, and it will glow because of the light that's going to come out of it, and that's going to impact on the neighbours, in my opinion. And I think it does harm the historic character of the terrace, of Thameside, and the conservation area, etc. So I will be voting for this to be refused. So,
Okay.
commenting.
Is that seconded?
No, well, Lawrence is.
well, no,
You did make a proposal, you're commenting.
Yeah, no, I was commenting. But,
Oh,
yeah.
well, I will therefore formally propose, and then we can debate it and discuss it here. All of the comments that Jeremy has said, but also the light impact, and I think it is not sympathetic to the conservation and not sympathetic to this historic terrace as well. So therefore, I think there are loads of reasons why this should not happen. They should come back with a more sympathetic, I know that's Jeremy's word, design. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Is that seconded? Yes, councillor Romans, thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? Okay, let's put this to the vote then. All those in favour of refusal? And all those against? Okay, and you are abstaining. Okay, so I'm refusing, so that's carried. Okay,
One of those, it was 50-50.
It is. It is.
yeah.
Well, actually,
Oh, there is some.
3-2 again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do wish that on occasions like this, the household would come and speak to us.
I don't understand why they
You know,
don't.
if there's ever a time to come and speak to us, it's when we've got a heritage asset in Henley-on-Thames in the conservation area, and you would want to do quite a controversial scheme.
But also, you'd be sat here with both your neighbours, with them saying, actually, I think it's quite nice and I'm not worried about this, and you'd have gone, yeah, great. But
Yeah.
no one does.
But they weren't.
Well, I think a massive greenhouse blowing on the back of historic, whatever it is.
I'm afraid there's no amount of 3D images.
Anyway,
that
the point is, it's marginal, and we can. The thing is, we defer things up the food chain
exactly.
to people who are wiser and better than us.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, right, let's move on to the last two applications then, and it's P22 S1020. It's a household application for 6 Norman Avenue and the associated consent for listed building, which is P22 S1053. Cody.
No objection, subject to satisfaction to conservation.
Thank you. Councillor Gavishack.
Propose acceptance.
Thank you. Councillor Butler seconding. Thank you. Would any other councillor like to speak? Okay, all those in favour of approval? Right, so let's move on to the next part of the agenda, which is item 7. Any callings, please, councillors? Councillor Gavishack.
Well, I think the Thames side one is a good one. It should go to committee for decision.
Are we in agreement with that one? Is that fine?
I think the vote goes the same way. So.
Okay, thank you. Nothing else on there. Okay, let's move on to item number 8 then, which is decision notices. Just to note those. Okay, thank you. And then item 9, which is certificate of lawful development application. Jodie, would you like to outline this one to us at all?
Well, it's in the description really. Basically, they commenced to work on the Trent and concrete foundation, and they've submitted quite a lot of information, including photos. I'd say probably made no representation unless the committee have got any information that's relevant to this tonight.
Councillors, do you have anything you want to add?
Well, I think it's a 5. It's not pointless, so bad. Well, no, actually, I do think it's pointless. Just a waste of offices. With just a hiding to nothing. You know, the principle we could debate for ages, but there's nothing we can do about it. Maybe it's something that with planning we need to work commencing should have a better way of actually, I formally done this whole on this day, you submit a time so that people know for the future, but otherwise.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then, no representation then. No. Okay, so the last item then on this particular agenda is item 10, and it's for progress report for applications called in. Councillor Arlett, you're with us this evening.
Yes,
Bad news for us.
all bad news.
That's like a slight dig up there.
It's not Councillor Arlett's fault.
Nice to have you with us.
Yeah, 24 St Mark's Road, they want an appeal to knock their dwarf wall down at the front, which is a bit annoying because it's in a conservation area. And my view is anybody can kind of knock a wall down now and there'll be nothing you can do about it. But basically, they've done is put car parking in front of the house. Amazing, because we've won these before in the past. Now we've lost one to an inspector. And I think, as I always say, it depends what inspector you get on the day. We've had some really good ones in our favour over the last 18 months to 2 years. So this one did surprise me. The treetops went to committee 2 weeks ago. And although I spoke against it because I think we're all in favour of building 2 houses on the site there. And it's had the old salami slicer on this piece of land now, where it's divided into 3. And we did support an application in the past to build 1 house there, and I think we all thought the other one would knock down for another one, but in fact it came through with an application for 5 flats. And you know, we spoke against it, but unfortunately the committee members from Didcot decided that 5 flats was good enough for Didcot, it's good enough for Henley, so we kind of lost that one out to Didcot, unfortunately. Yeah, all the rest I haven't got more information on any of the other ones, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Still waiting for flats in the car park down at the railway station. There's whispers going around. I think they're just whispers at the moment, so I think we'll keep it to whispers.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's all I've got to say on that.
Thank you for that update. Okay. Let's call this meeting to a close then. Many thanks for your participation as